Kara of the Pleiades, contact is drawing closer. I am Kara. As you know, the Pleiadian emissary to the Earth. And I come at this time to be with you, and to share with you much that has been happening. Not only behind the scenes but above the scenes, in terms of, from our vantage point, looking down upon the Earth, and seeing all of you going about your various missions, as you came here to do. We of course have our mission, and our mission is to be of assistance to the Earth Council. And yes, indeed there is an Earth Council, there are Pleiadian councils, Agarthan councils, Syrian councils, many different councils within the Galactic Federation of Planets, that are working together to bring about this new golden age, here on your planet. And we have been meeting with the Earth Council. I cannot tell you who at this time is in that Earth Council, but it would be names that you would be aware of. Not the world leaders as you would think of them, but others that are rather popular in some ways, and would be quite surprising to you, if you were to hear who they are. But that will come, that is going to be announced in the not-too-distant future, as you become more and more aware, you being the collective you, become more and more aware of our existence, of the reality, that we are real, and that we are here to be assistance to you, and to help guide you in the days, weeks, months, and years ahead. We are always here, kind of as a voice to those that would listen to us, and hear our guidance as we can bring it to you. But know that you are special in many ways. Many ways that you are the ones that can hear us, you are the ones that can be aware of our presence, and that is coming as well more and more. Where our presence will become known to you more and more, even at a physical level. Cannot say, of course, when that shall begin, but it is coming closer, and we, those of us that have been watching over this entire process, and assisting wherever we can, we are so looking forward to those times when we can show ourselves to you, and see your smiles, and listen to your laughter, at a physical. Now, please understand that that is not going to happen tomorrow, or the next day, or the next week, or even the next month, but it is coming closer, and closer, and closer. And we are coming closer, and closer, and closer to having contact, more full contact with you. That is our mission, to be of guidance as much as we can now, but eventually to be those ones that make full contact with those of you upon the Earth that are ready, that have the eyes to see and the ears to hear. You have heard this so many times, the eyes to see and the ears to hear, but know that more and more across your planet are also going to be able to have those eyes and ears as well. The changes that are happening on your world right now. The changes, the catalyst that just occurred, and you know which I speak, the catalyst that will begin to push all of this forward. Begin to topple those dominoes one after another, after another. That right now is in process, and it's going to become realized much sooner than you might think. Because many across the planet, who may not be awakened right now, are going to become awakened because of those dominoes falling. Because of the truth coming forward in so many directions, from so many different sources. But they will not be able to withstand the understanding and the knowing of that truth, because it will be right there, in front of them, for those that need to see it to believe it. It will be there for them to see it, and for those of you that believe, and then you know you can see, it will be even a greater understanding and knowing coming to you as well. Trust my friends, trust my brothers, my sisters, trust in the great divine plan that is continuing to work out and will continue to do so, because indeed the light has won. All of my love and peace be with you always. And know that I and my brothers and sisters are here for you, when the time comes that you would be ready to receive us. Being as well as doing. Many spiritual seekers have a nagging doubt about life, one which comes and goes, and sometimes troubles them deeply. They intuitively feel that they are here on Earth to help humanity, but they just can't seem to figure out what exactly they are supposed to be doing about it. The problem really comes from our current training in Western society. We are taught, from a very early age, to do things and achieve outward results, to build monuments of our outward doingness, for all to see. But, what about beingness? The answer to the dilemma lies in understanding that there is a difference between doing and being, and your state of being does make a difference. It actually affects the mass consciousness of the world. As pointed out in the article, How You Make the World a Better Place, the research behind the Hawkins scale of consciousness reveals the enormous power of just being, especially when you raise your consciousness in order to be the best you can be. You can support literally millions of people on planet Earth just by virtue of who you are, by being a person conscious at one of the higher chakra levels. To reach 500 on the Hawkins scale of consciousness, a person needs to be spiritually conscious. At this level, unconditional love and unconditional forgiveness become alive and well in their reality. Here, one person counterbalances 750,000 people who are below the 200 level that is critical for long-term human survival. When a person has practiced meditation long and diligently enough to obtain bliss consciousness at the 600 level, they are, at that moment, counterbalancing 10 million people below the 200 level. Your chakra system is designed to receive energy from the cosmos and from the local environment. Your thoughts and feelings condition this life energy as it passes through you as it goes out into the mental environment, which is the atmosphere of the global mind or mind belt. The chakras are receiving and transmitting devices for mental and life energy. An individual is like a radio station. You transmit whatever program you are playing internally. When you are operating from the frequencies of your upper chakra levels, you are operating in spiritual service to the world. You are spiritually conditioning the atmosphere of the global mind belt and making the world a better place. While you are here on Earth, you are contributing who you are, your thoughts, your dreams, and your passion for life into the atmosphere of a global mind that is hungry for more than anything else spiritual light. Archangel Lufaeda, frequencies of the angelic realms. Greetings friends, I am Archangel Lufaeda, aspect of Archangel Raphael. I too embody the green light of healing, of soothing light, to heal the most troubled and injured of realms within. I come forward today to lend my light of green to your hearts and to enhance the high heart chakra systems that are more fully glowing online now within the awakened ones. The high heart is the throne of God within your hearts. It is where your source spark is seated, and as you are becoming more fully aware of who you are and of who you have always been, your awareness and your deep memories are coming to the surface, and they will have to be reconciled with who you thought you were versus who you truly are. It is true that you are sons and daughters of the Most High. It is true that you are creator beings in your own right. It is most certain that you are the greatest ones of old embodied in this pregnant now with possibilities and wonder. You are creating the new earth that is reaching up to kiss the heavens, for the frequencies of heaven are interwoven within it. My message today has the frequencies of the angelic realm and the higher dimensional golden threads that are all around you. Some of you see the golden threads that interweave realities. Others see dots of energy that make up the matrix, like this one does. The golden threads are just beyond the bouncing dots of energy light. They are part of the breath of the angelic realm that weaves interdimensionally to assist with tying together realms with hope and light. Gold is a high-frequency vibration. You all have some type of golden presence in your life, whether a gold ring, or in olden times gold coins were commonplace. Gold has the frequency of the higher vibrational Pleiades, and it is not only treasured for its value, but treasured for the perceived scarcity of which you have been told. However, gold is a very high-dimensional metal and has vibrations of memories of home in the ancient societies that you have all been a part of, and in the higher spirit realms there are vibrations of gold for healing and transduction purposes. I am telling you this for your monetary system is changing and things will be going back to gold, back to the rare earth minerals. Earth is a very complex, confusing place regarding money. You are learning to manifest it, and this is a sore topic for many, and you have had lives of lack, and of plenty, of wealth, and of poverty. You had wanted to experience it all. This will be changing, for the abundance of the higher dimensional ways are truly all abundant, and your needs will be not just met but exceeded. And all will be well. Your vibrational energetics are lifting up higher and higher, and so of course your money matrix will crumble because it is no longer in alignment with the greatness that is you. The you that you are becoming will be able to create at will, be able to manifest and meet your needs most efficiently, and this means that you as armed creator gods will be able to more aptly heal the realm in which you are living. You will be able to heal Gaia. You and her light bodies are merging. You are merging together to help each other. She is helping you all the time. Her air, her being nourishes you. You are made of her carbon shell. Your carbon bodies have been a match to her carbon frame, but you are both now escalating up and up into the higher dimensional vortex of light, where the golden threads nourish and caress and heal. Through the golden threads the higher dimensional light pours in. Some of the golden threads are your sunspots, your X-class solar flares. Others are directly from our angelic hearts to yours. Others are prayers answered. The angelic realm is very involved in the human realms. It has always been this way. Our duties will shift and change as that traditional friendship that we have had with you will need to also vibrationally uplift, as you will not have need of us in the same ways that you have had before. You will be able to create more easily and will be able to see before you what lies ahead, and will not need to pray for clear sight, for you will already have it. We angels are very excited to know and to see and to perceive with the depth of clarity that you will have what you need to have in the moments that are before you. I Lufaeda am before you with my green light of healing. With my green orb of light to envelop your hearts and polish them up for you to receive the higher light codes that are blasting in your high heart, which is depicted on your Jesus images, will take a prominent place within your chakra system. Your chakras are all advancing and upgrading, and your high heart will lead them, as the counterpoint, the melting point between heaven and earth, between your source spark and Gaia. Many are concerned about the coming days, and indeed many prophets are foretelling many things. Follow your hearts. You do not know the timelines in which they are reporting. You do not know. If there are many possibilities, then of course there would be many visions that would be projected. That does not make the foresight incorrect, but it might not be the path that you are on. The vibration of fear lowers your own perception and muddies the waters so that they are no longer crystal clear to navigate through. Do not do this. Do not be afraid. You are here to uplift a planet that has been entrapped and encased within the lower dimensional vortex. In a way, your higher dimensional light anchoring abilities are pulling Gaia out, and you are anchoring the codes of more light to assist the all. It is a great blessing that you are all here. This project would not be achieved without your volunteerism. We angels hold you in the highest of esteem. Many of you are remembering past/parallel lives where you have been many things. Your greatness and your powers are being returned to you. There will be memories of things that you have done that will seem impossible to you, and yet there will be a deep remembering, a deep knowing that will give you peace and be of great comfort to you. You have all been many forces to be reckoned with, and you always have been this, but you had forgotten, some of you. From lifetime to lifetime you have worked and learned and been able to understand the great mysteries of self, of separation, of lack and fear. These lessons have been well learned. You have learned them, and you no longer need the lesson book in front of you. It is time to write your own book now. You are writing the blueprint now for new earth and your new light within this path. You are writing your new life. We archangels wish to partner with you, for we are all walking in new territory. For a time there will be ripples of fear, there will be great changes in your governments, and in the topography of your world. There will be earth changes, as she stretches and grows to accommodate the new energetics. There will be rising and falling, and there will be changes that will be felt all around the world. Remember, the skies are filled with your angelic and galactic families. Remember, you are most well protected. The only weapon they have left is fear. Do not let them create fear in your own high heart, for it is the throne of your higher self, it is the throne of spirit, and it is the avenue of true deep peace. I Lufaeda am enveloping you now in the green light of healing. I am joined by my brother Raphael. Together we embrace you in an orb of vibrant green. Hear the humming. Feel the tingling and know that all is most well. State your intentions to work with us if you so choose, and know deeply that all is most well. Be at peace. You are most loved, and the victory of this project has been predetermined. You are all rising now into the higher dimensional octave, and it is a beautiful sight for us to witness on this side of the veil. The veil is very thin. This one has been reading more about the interdimensional portals that are opening up all over your world. They have been present but dormant, some turned off, and some have been overtaken by the dark ones. Every planetary matrix has portals for travel to the stars. This is a dizzyingly complex network of interplanetary travel, but you have been quarantined off as that was part of the experience. As your eyes and vibrations, so will your experiences, and your energy expansion will enable you to interact with these portals with more grace and fluidity. Once Gaia is healed, and her portals are cleansed and renewed, you will have an ascension of interdimensional and interplanetary experiences, and you will be most proud to say that you are from Earth, and all will know that you were one of the integral ones who played a role in her ascension. Be forever at peace. It is your right. Do not give this power of peace away to anyone. Inner peace, let it enfold you, all parts of you. Allow our green light to energetically renew you. You are now surrounded by the Archangelic Collective, and we lend our light to you, and to this project wholeheartedly. Peace. Saint Germain, help to pray properly and receive what you want. I am Saint Germain, keeper of the violet flame. I know how you all have to face so many challenges in your lives, and how you often seek out help from above. There is a proper way, an appropriate way for you to do this. First of all, acknowledge that you have created everything as it is in the present moment. Secondly, acknowledge that it serves you and everyone else for everything to be exactly as it is right now. Third, acknowledge that where you want to go from where you are already is. In other words, you will simply move to where you want to go, where circumstances will be different. You don't need a benevolent being to drop down from on high that which you are requesting. Fourthly, you can then acknowledge that help is already on the way, and that you simply need assistance with aligning with the help that is already coming, that is already yours for the taking. When you recognize that you are already moving in the direction of what you want in that moment, that you have decided that it is what you want, then you can relax into the knowing that not only is help on the way, but you also have the necessary assistance in aligning yourselves with that help. You don't have to do as much as you think you have to do, and you don't have to worry about whether you are worthy of receiving what is already yours and what you have in fact co-created. But there are some key elements in receiving the answers to your prayers. You want to accept where you are in the moment, and you want to look at what you believe to be true about that moment. In other words, do you believe you're being punished with the circumstances of your life, either by past life karma, or by improper thinking on your part, or by a divine being who doles out punishment when the rules are not followed? Next, you want to ask yourself what your beliefs are around getting to that reality that you desire. Do you believe everyone has to be in agreement that it is the right reality, or do you believe you have the free will to travel to whichever reality you want to experience? Do you believe you have to do good deeds in order to appease your God, so that you will be granted the reality that contains what you want in it? These are but a few of the possible beliefs you might be entertaining that would keep you where you are, keep you from where you want to go. And of course, there are also those beliefs that help you in getting you to where you want to go. And you want to activate those. You want to give more attention to those beliefs that tell you that you are worthy because you are an aspect of source energy and because you exist. There are beliefs that you sometimes entertain around you being able to experience what you want to experience when you align with it. And of course, you all have to acknowledge that you have at some point in your lives been able to experience something that you wanted to experience, but that at some point you didn't know how you would be able to experience. In other words, you have gotten to where you've wanted to go without a roadmap, without a clear path that had clear steps on it. So you all can receive more of what you want to receive when you go about it the right way, the way that is easiest, and that serves you the most, and that is what I recommend. I am Saint Germain, Keeper of the Violet Flame. Source: arrayoflight.com. The other videos are in the English video playlist. Help me spread the light. Click like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.